But my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest. I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
What is up, people? Here's the deal. Wasn't gonna go live. Actually, I got some stuff to do today, but I figured, fuck it, let's do this. Even if it's a short stream, at least it's a stream. So, Grizz, what's up, everyone? So, what's up, B-Ball? What's up, Grizz? Carl, Curd. No, what was Chris Berry spouting about today? I'd be very interested. I'd love to know that. I don't know. I don't know, B-Ball. I saw that one time and I thought it was awesome, so I try to put it in many of my intros as I can because it's just that damn awesome. Here's kind of what I really wanted to come on for. Dear, dear mind of God, my how you have fucked up. is like probably the best way to say this. Not sure if you guys caught Team Skeptic yesterday, but I mean it was literally right after I was streaming. Our best friend Mind of God, who I'm assuming teamed up with Seek and Lie, decided it'd be a fun idea to just randomly just talk shit. Now, here's the thing. I don't even give a fuck. Here's the thing that pisses me off. Mind of God, of all the places I've ever seen you at, this is probably the place you get treated the best, and you fucked that up. You went on there like a fucking fool and literally talked shit. So, what I'm going to do for the next few days is I'm definitely going to start going back into the archives of these live streams, and I'm going to start showing how these certain people, these individuals, make Flat Earth look bad. Like Seek and Lie. Like Scotty Storm. Like Flat Earth Data. Or Fight the Deception. Don't worry, guys. There'll be uploads coming very, very soon. I don't play like that, and I definitely don't think the whole disrespect thing, remember that, is gonna work for me. I don't think I'm gonna allow that to happen. But other than that, it's a good day. Got some stuff to do later on with the boy, so it's gonna be fun. I think we'll probably be going to the fair or something. Not sure yet. What's up, Mind and Manny? I'm going to get this link out there so we can get this going. Because, like I said, guys, it's not going to be a long one. So maybe an hour or so. But I wanted to hear. What I really want is for Mind of God to man up and come on this panel and tell me why the fuck you act like a bitch. What's up, Lori? Damn, Sean, you are always on time, or on too late for my time zone. What's your time zone? Where are you at? Let me know. I'll start doing like random early streams so that way that doesn't happen. Because I know there's a lot of Aussies I know that are pissed off that I stream at this time and they want me to do it earlier. But I think the only reason I go on at like around noon my time is only because Jose does a long show. I think people want a little mini break, so I kind of break it up. What's up, Manny? I'm doing good. How you doing, sir? Is it was that All American or something like that? What's it called? Yeah, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. No. There's Conway. There's I think there's like 3 different car not manufacturers, parts that are merging and or like merging or selling or going out of business. I guess kind of like Kragen did. Now it's O'Reilly. Yeah. Oh, out here. Oh yeah. Because for a while I got.
And they have a bunch of stuff inside that everything's up for sale, and they're gonna have a few auctions. But right now they just have the store open, and there's a bunch of like goodies in there. And guess what I came across?
What's that?
I came across a vintage Globe. I took video of it if you want to see it.
Is that the one
But
with
it's
when you were doing
no,
the light?
that's mine. I own
Oh,
that
okay.
one. I bought that one for a cheap price at a secondhand store. But this one is bigger, 16 inches, and it's on a stand. And it has a cord where you can plug it and it lights up. But unfortunately, it doesn't. I asked them I asked them to light it up, and the guy who helped me, he plugged it, when he plugged it, it just popped because the cord is broken. It needs a new cord. It's an antique globe, but I videotaped it thinking that you guys who believe in the globe Earth might be interested in watching it. If you want to watch it, let me know. I'll share it with you.
No, I think that. I mean, it's up to you. Um, I don't think Globers are in love with the model like that. I mean,
Okay.
but I mean, if you want, I mean,
All
it's
right.
up to you.
I'm gonna upload it on my channel anyway. So
All right. What's up, B-Ball? How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Now, someone who should be uploading nonstop now. How you enjoying that drone?
Hey, man, it's amazing, man. I still haven't even really like got thoroughly into it yet. And I just kind of ran over to the beach the other day and then just kind of put it up there and flew around. But there's so much more stuff I can do. Like I gotta find the time to do it, and it's
And
got to like learn all the controls and all the settings and everything.
that the upload you just did, when you were just, I guess, getting used to it and everything. All the ship footage, that's yours, right?
Yeah, that's all me.
How many days from when the inside the house to the end part where you're flying? How many days have you had it?
Oh, I think I've had it since Friday, since
Okay,
last Friday.
because I was watching your upload, and obviously uploads don't give you a real depiction of time. So it's like I
Yeah.
see you practicing in the house. I'm like, cool, fuck yeah, he's got a fucking drone now. Then it cuts and it's like flying over a neighborhood. I'm like, holy shit. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucking
Well,
badass.
that first one was like that was like I think that was like maybe the second day I had it or first day,
Yeah.
and that's the same day. Yeah, both videos are on the same actual. Well, they're separate days, but like the different clips inside those videos are all on the same day.
Okay. See, yeah, because it wasn't the first day, right? That's
No,
almost
no, no.
suicide.
No,
I
the one on the beach that was yesterday.
okay, because I literally, like, what is it? Probably about 5 years ago, bought a drone, and it was a pretty damn good one too. Like a dumbass, I'm like, I got this. Second takeoff, I took it up to about 120 feet, and I watched the wind take it about 50 feet to the other direction, and I'm not gonna lie, I panicked. And I watched that thing drop from 100 feet and disintegrate as it hit the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, so because I haven't. And that's the worst part is that's not even the first time I've gotten model airplanes. I've probably had about 10 model airplanes in my life. Half of those all were takeoff crash. Takeoff crash. Stop doing it for a year.
Yeah. The one that I got is like there's so many like safety features and so many like it's pretty hard to crash it. You know, you can turn off like the safety features. Like if you're
Return
flying it
home
in a
and stuff.
house, like yeah, if you're flying it in a house, it won't even let you like basically won't even let you. It'll let you take off and hover, but it basically won't even let you move because it senses the walls and everything. It won't even move.
Damn, technology these days,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
it's nice.
see, I was looking at it the other day. Like the average range of those things are like what is it? The ones I was looking at were only like I think 100 meters or something like that at best, and they were like really good ones. There weren't no shitty ones.
Yeah, this one is like I think you can take it up to 5 miles away.
Say again?
I think this one you can take up to about 5 miles.
God damn! So that's as real drone as it gets.
Yeah.
What's up, Farmer? How you doing, sir?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you too.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for being patient.
That's all right. I have absolutely no clue about drones. I couldn't afford toys like that.
Well, be happy because as awesome as they are, it's that bad when you crash them. If you've never flown
no
one,
doubt. Yeah.
If you've never flown one, you need to go buy a $20-$30 one and crash it so you know how that depressing crash feels, and then figure out how to fly.
I've already got enough hobbies that soak my money up. I don't need another one.
Oh, there's so many on this earth. You got to get more. That's the way I see it.
Look, I ride a motorbike and I regularly go paintballing. I read a lot of books. Yeah, bingo. Spare cash. What's that?
Paintballing is awesome. What's got
Oh yes.
Is it I think it was shit. Oh man. Every story I have is gonna be like 15 years ago. That's how old I am.
You're not old.
I feel old. Me and my buddies used to go out and do paintball in like all the canyons and shit. And then we like dumbasses, we get into YouTube and find out how to turn everything up. It's just a bunch of people in the canyon, and we were. I mean, there was a lot of blood spilt in that canyon. I'm tell you now. It'd be like 8 hours of playing. Go ahead.
I go and play at a proper site, and obviously we're chronoed to 280 foot a second, and that's bad enough. If you get caught at close range, you're gonna feel it. But
a grown anything man may cry at point blank.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's bad enough if some sneaky little bugger who's really quick sort of outflanks you and gets to within sort of 20 feet of you and sort of shoots you in the back, and you sort of. Most of us, we've played together regularly as a group for some time, so we know that if you do outflank somebody, just put a shot into their back. Don't put 10 or 15 because that's
it's bitch shit right there.
That's liable to cause upset.
Yeah, someone's gonna turn around and want to swing.
You don't want to get pistol whipped by somebody with a paintball marker, no.
Nope. Especially when you're getting in your car. We've done that before.
It is good fun, but oh dear, that I feel it at the end of the day.
Yeah. I've
I
came
don't
home
run around that much
with some super welts.
Yes.
Those ones that last like 2 weeks. Like what the fuck?
They're the ones. Yeah, when you get caught somewhere like the side of the neck's the best one, because that's pretty much unprotected. If you get caught in the side of the neck,
a buddy of mine had
that stings like a motherfucker.
A buddy of mine had to go to the hospital because the paint plastic went through his mask and a piece went in his eye. Like it was just the angle that the plastic made it through one of the slits.
Yeah. I mean, that is the golden rule. You need a decent mask, and you've got to keep it on. I mean, usually if you get shot in the mask, all you end up with is the paint in your mouth. And of course, it tastes disgusting.
Oh yeah.
But it technically it's edible because it's all based on vegetable oil. But it's a foul taste.
Especially in the beginning of the day. Oh yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah.
We played in the rain once. After that, I think we played for like 3 hours. Get home and it was basically 20 dudes taking all their shit apart. It looked like a warehouse of paintball, like a paintball factory warehouse. It was crazy.
Yeah.
My whole living floor. Yeah, I miss those days. I can only imagine what they're like now. Only imagine.
I regularly go and do it. I go to the same site about twice a month. There's a whole group of us sort of been playing there for quite some time. We just sort of meet up, split into two groups, go out into the woods and shoot shit out of each other.
Yeah, that's fun right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
And
Sean.
you can go bonkers, but
Yep. What's up?
Hey, getting back, not to change the subject, but
No worries.
hey, getting back to what you were talking about earlier with freaking mind of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mind of
sat and
Frog.
watched. I sat and listened to that whole debate.
Oh, it's embarrassing for flat Earth. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't listen. I listened to. First of all, I was watching it, and then Mind of God made his comment, and I was like, "What the fuck did he just say?" Turned it off. And about 3 hours later, I went back and listened to it, and holy crap, that is an embarrassing. Like, I don't know why he does this. Why does he get on panels and debate people?
Because he thinks he has a leg. He thinks he's smart. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not a smart guy. Like, he's smart about certain things, but other things he's like clueless.
yeah.
See, that's the thing. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to figure out whether or not Mind of God knows 100% what he's doing, or if he is kind of clueless to it. But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a job to tell.
And like I said, I mean, that's my biggest issue right now. Figuring out which flat earthers are real and which ones are these fucking little con artists, snake oil salesmen. Honestly, I only assumed it was going to be content creators, the people that, made all these claims and debated and these claims and shit. But I didn't realize it was people that, like Seek and Find. He was the last person in the world I thought would be a bitch. And he's just turned straight bitch over the past few days. And I don't really give a fuck. I'd rather know how someone really is than them act fake all the time. Because, like I said, Mind of God, he's, of any flat earthers that come on my panel, he was my favorite. I didn't get it. I was like, wow, you really went there. And I get it with Jose, because him and Jose have those issues. Jose won't even let him on his stream. So I can get that. But why the fuck did you bring my name up, dumbass? That was a bad fuck up. Especially because I'm dealing with Seek and Find and his bullshit. And those two run together. So every clip I need to find, I already have fucking pulled. Because I have fucking Seek and Find clips ready for upload. Seek and Find. Get ready for that, buddy. Yeah. I mean, there's probably about a handful of flat earthers that I'm talking to right now that have showed their true colors. Fight the Deception. That guy's a fucking lunatic. He's like Chris Berry but worse.
Yeah.
He just makes blanket claims like it's the thing to do. Was it? Yeah. Well, shit. Yesterday, he was supposed to be on here. He was supposed to jump on and fucking have a debate, but yeah, I can tell what kind of guy he is. He's the type of guy that will take something, make it how he thinks it is, upload it, and then disappear. And I think that's so bitch. I can't stand that. What's up, Blue?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen you.
Blue.
I think it was yesterday. I think yesterday you popped on right as I was ending though.
Yeah, I think I did. I got in just in time to say goodbye.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So
Brilliant timing.
oh, that's what I wanted to speak on too. Thank you, Earth is Seriously Flat, for the super chat. He says, thanks again for your help destroying the blue marble. Oh man, that didn't seem Earth is Seriously Flattish. I didn't have to like read it first to make sure I didn't say something that he made. That's weird. What I was going to talk on is yesterday, which is again this weird thing. Red Cloud. He left this panel in a rage, and in my chat goes, "I'm not coming back." Red Cloud. Whether you do it on purpose or not, you sound very condescending when you talk to people, and then you get triggered on top of that. So yeah, and I've told you that 1,000 times. So if you're gonna get triggered and butthurt over that, that's not my problem. Like I said this in the beginning, globe or flat, I will call you out on your fuck ups. I don't care. I'll call you out on it. It does not matter to me. And yesterday they wanted to make it. They were making it a talk shit about Pete Fest. Or not even talk shit about Pete. It was a irritated by Pete, as if Pete doesn't act like Pete. Like I said yesterday, Pete has 2 rules on my panel. Can't talk about Sandy Hook, and he can't talk about 9/11. He's not allowed to. I'm pretty sure people in the chat or people listening have heard me say when Pete's here, Pete, no, not allowed. And he hasn't. Because he respects those rules, Pete's welcome on my panel anytime. If he's on my panel and you don't like Pete, don't show up on my panel. If you don't want to hear Pete, don't sit in the chat. That's the reality of it. And them acting like Pete is only out of control. That's all he is bullshit. He has a good conversation. He got way too fucking high most of the time. And he plays the reaction game. He says something, you react, he'll jump on it. If you guys can't...
He was certainly high last night, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I can tell you right now. At one point, I knew... Like, it was like, I knew he was one joint too deep. Then, halfway through that conversation, I hear that in the background, and I'm like, oh, shit. Another one. Scared the crap out of her. I was like,
even for Pete, he was a bit sort of past it yesterday.
Oh yeah, he was high as fuck yesterday. But that's fine. I can guarantee you, almost half my streams, I'm fucking way too high to be fucking streaming. You can usually tell because like I'll forget what I was saying while I'm saying it, or kind of just drift into the background and stop talking completely. Yeah, those are the good ones.
Yeah. I mean, I must admit, last night I just had to sort of walk away because Pete was winding me up, and it's like, okay, he's not going to stop, and it was just like it's getting late. Bollocks to it. I'm going to bed.
But that's the reality of it, though. Whatever. That's the reality of it, though. If you don't like Pete, then it just take off. I mean, it's again, I'm not. And this is more people in the chat because I know you guys have heard this. I don't give a fuck you guys are here. I'm here because I get the opportunity to vent, talk to people I like, and come across some people that don't agree with me and want to talk about it. But the reality of it is I mean, I'm not here to cater to anybody on my panel. I'm not here to cater to anyone on my chat. I mean, I do. There's a handful of people that I give a extra leeway to. But that's just because, either I've known them for a long time, I know how they are, and whatever reason it is. But I have a pretty good, solid group of people that jump on my panel on a regular basis that I have no problem with. You know what I mean? And again, no one's alike. So obviously, some people aren't going to like the people on the panel, and vice versa. So either way, I mean, gotta either live with it or not.
You can't please all of the people all of the time. And at the end of the day, you're right. It's your show. It's your panel. And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And if people don't like it, I mean, nobody's holding a gun to my head to be here. Yeah. But I like being here. But and some of the times I can, Pete's not too bad, and you can put up with them. Other times it's like, yeah, okay, then I'll bail out now.
I mean, people can act like I favor Pete so damn much, but like, I've peed off my panel a dozen times.
Oh, yeah, I
just
know.
for him
Yep.
acting funny
Yep.
or acting super a certain way. I mean, I'm not like like I said, I do favoritism. I do have favoritism for certain people, but even those people, they're not free to do whatever the fuck. Again, like you were just saying, I was saying, it is my panel, and I can run it however I want. I feel I run my panels pretty damn fucking fair. You know what I mean? What more can you ask for? A flat Earth, I will call out Globers. So I mean, you're not going to get that very many other places. So
No, that's why I love your channel, brother.
I try, and that's the other thing. Because like I know Seek and Find, Mind of God, Chris, and there's a few others, but they talk on a regular basis, as in, hey, don't go to that show, don't go on the panels for this. Yep. I don't care. Like honestly, if a no flat earther, like I've said this before, and it's probably going to be said 1,000 other times. There's going to be a point in time in this little forum, this journey of mine, where I'm just going to step away from flat Earth. I mean, like I said, there's other things I enjoy talking about way more than this, but I do enjoy it, so I keep doing it. But there is going to be a time, so I'm not trying to build an audience like that, a flat Earth audience. No. I'd rather, you know what I mean? That's just the way it is. I think the fact that I talk about a lot of conspiracies and I believe a lot of them are real should be putting me on a different spectrum than, say, Team Skeptic. I'm not here talking shit like that. I'm not here to prove it's not flat. Like, I'm here to help people understand shit, and better yet, me understand as much as I can, because I'm a caveman still. I'm smarter, a lot smarter than when I started, but I'm sure as hell no genius. So I do.
We've all got something to learn. I mean, nobody knows everything, you know.
Well,
there's always something new to learn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And even if you thought you knew, finding out you're wrong is, for me, is good, because then I don't walk around saying the wrong shit anymore.
Oh yeah, because that could be embarrassing.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I was talking to somebody, I forget who I was, but I was trying to explain why I feel a lot of these content creators are what I call snake oil salesmen and pushing narrative. And you can tell this because they'll never, ever, like, Nathan doesn't go, oh, I was completely wrong about R. Never in a million years will that fucking happen.
No.
You know what I mean? And
he'll never admit anything.
And things like that are big telltale signs. Like, those are the things you're supposed to look at when you're feeding information. Does their information cater to them or the truth? That matters.
Hey, let me ask you something about that, brother.
What's up?
They've been asking me about, for example, we're all making the assumption that if you go to the south and you take a picture of the stars in the south, you allegedly will see the same star if you're in 3 continents. If you are in for example, Australia, Africa, and America, South America, you know.
It depends on what stars you're looking at.
That's right, but they're asking let's point to 90 degrees south. Actually, if you're in Australia, you would pick a spot. Let's say the same degrees that the sun is. We take a picture there at night. But at the same time, we have to take a picture in Africa and South America, and to see, because they're alleging, hey, if you're in a ball, you definitely take the same picture because it's in the south, but not in that does not happen in reality. When you're in the south hemisphere, there's always a different star system when you're in South America or when you are in Australia.
Well,
that proves that there is a flat Earth right there.
No, what you're seeing are different stars to what we see in the northern hemisphere. Which is why in the northern hemisphere, if we want to know where north is, we look for Polaris. And although it's not exactly on, it's within 2 shakes of a thingy's widget. It's bloody close. But when you go south of the equator, you can't see Polaris, and you have to look for the southern pole star, which unfortunately isn't as close as Polaris is to the north. But but you can't see Polaris. If you go down to Australia, you're not going to see Polaris. You can't.
No, I'm not talking
You
about
can't
seeing Polaris. I don't know if you're familiar with the planisphere. That how you could relate. You could. I don't know. Have you ever used a planisphere?
You talking about
It's
the
a
ecliptic?
He's talking about
it's a
snow globe.
flat map of the stars. They
The
overlay
ecliptic.
on top of the not just the ecliptic, the entire night sky on a planisphere. They call it.
You
A
can't. You can't
planisphere
really,
means a flat sphere.
Okay. Oh, you're
That
talking
you
about that
could-
the depiction of a small area of the globe being taken off or whatever, separated.
No, I'm talking about if you actually Google planisphere, it's actually a flat map of the world going around us. It's almost like a clock. You could put the date and the time, and you look up in the sky and you see that configuration of the skies.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it now. I see.
Planispheres. So when you take one of those, let's say three people take three different planispheres, and you go through those three corners of the world, Australia, South Africa, and Tierra del Fuego, Argentina. Each one take a planisphere, you will see a different star system on a beautiful stationary flat Earth. Welcome
no,
to your
you'll
wonderful
see the same
ocean.
stars, but they'll be at slightly different angles.
So
No, not the
okay,
same. You never see the same stars in three
wait,
different
wait.
cardinal parts.
But this is, I'm looking at it right now. This is literally a chart that shows you what you would see in different locations, right?
Correct.
Right.
Then how
Depending
would
on the time of the year.
But then how would
Depending
that? Yeah, exactly. But then how would that depict a flat Earth? Especially if it's throughout the year, you would see different things on a flat Earth.
Right. Because in the flat Earth, if you go down to the south, to the tip of Australia, to the tip of Africa, and to the tip of South America, you will see, according to that star map, you will see above your head three different star systems, not the same systems.
Yeah, but let me show you something real quick, because what you're saying, actually, this way, it actually doesn't matter, just a picture. All right.
No.
And yet, strangely, they're completely different stars to what you see north of the equator.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the north. We're talking about the edge of that planet
But
sphere. We're
but you
talking
should be
about
able
the
to
map
talk
around.
You should be able to talk about all of them, though.
Yeah.
You
well,
can't just
the
ignore
north,
half the
everything
planet.
goes around the North Star. That's a given.
No.
Okay,
Only
so-
what we see north of the equator goes around the North Star. Everything in the south goes around Sigma Octantis. There's
it's not-
no
it's not
allegedly
even
about
allegedly,
it. It's been
yeah.
filmed and photographed. And if you stand on the equator, you can film both at the same time.
No, let's do an experiment. Let's unite the flat earthers with the globe earthers. Let's see if we get three people that can go there and take a picture, right? What you see up in your head on that date with that little planisphere, and you will see that they're not looking at the same star systems when you're in the south.
Okay, but here's the thing.
And if we were on a spinning ball and we're in the bottom of the ball, we are supposed to see the same stars when we looked up south,
And
but
you
we
will.
don't.
No, you do. Through the course of the night, you'll see the same stars.
Of course, during the course of the night, yes, of course. But at the same, if we all coordinate each other, and at the same time we all timing
Well,
get
you're not going to see the same thing at
on
exactly
the
the same
internet,
time.
and we say, okay, let's take a picture now.
Yeah.
And
Well, you won't see
boom,
the
let's
same
all
thing.
look at south, and we're in three different points.
The
Earth.
further south you're looking, the more you'll see the same stars. But no, if you're looking more toward the north, toward the equator, you're not going to see all three locations. Won't see the same thing at the same time. It can't.
Yeah, so you see what I'm doing right now? Throughout the year, make this so you look different. Throughout the year, we see different constellations. If it was if it was flat and it was only the stuff that's above the flat Earth, you'd only see that. Does that make sense? So, for instance, right now, and this is probably wrong. This is where we are. We're looking at this one right here. Right, like part of this here, we see at night all the stars out here, right? Well, that's what we see this time of the year. Through this part of the year, we see a different constellation of stars. This time of year, we see different constellation of stars. This one, same thing. If it was flat, we would see the same all year long. Maybe at best, the stuff on the edge of where flat Earth is, all of those stars, those may look further away due to the fact that your sun changes speeds and all that stuff. But do you see what the issue is?
Ah. Earth dropped, and we now have Carlos.
What is going on, my fellas?
I didn't even notice that.
Oh,
what's up,
Crossfire.
Carlos? What's up, Schroeder's cat?
And Cliff.
But that's a big deal. That's a flat Earth killer right there. That's why most flat earthers don't want to look it up. Seek and find.
As soon as you mention the North and the South Pole stars, they do a runner.
So
because you can't argue with observations.
Yeah, because if Polaris is here.
No, right up above us.
But throughout the whole year.
Hey, how's it going?
The question is, where is Uranus?
Turn around. Blue. So like it'd be
That's where it's always been.
So oh damn, that's not what I want to do. So if Polaris would be like right here. Guys, buddy.
Yeah.
I need help. So no, because I said so. If this is the North Star throughout the year. So there's a point in time in the year where it does appear. We observe it a little further from where we are now, basically 6 months from now.
Not really. It's so far away
because it's so far away. It just makes it makes no difference at all.
Okay, I see. So
can
I mean,
can I make a quote real quick? Interject and make a quote real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
the stars are real.
That was a real good one.
Well, Polaris is so far away. I think most people struggle to get their heads around the actual sheer distance.
Well, they don't understand parallax. They don't understand parallax.
You're back to
one at a time, guys.
You're back to Douglas Adams quoting about how big space really is. I mean, it is really big, really, really big. So, I mean, you struggle to get your head around how big the solar system is, let alone how far away other stars are. And Polaris is just way out there.
Utterly fucking big.
Yes.
Have you ever?
I just got to make a quick interjection.
Have you ever watched any of those?
Stars are trillions and or light years away. This is just what I think. No worries. Be happy.
Have you ever watched one of those comparison videos where they show like the size of our sun compared to the size of other suns?
Yes.
Yeah. And we have a little bitch.
Yeah. If Polaris moved, we wouldn't be able to navigate by it.
No.
Well, it is moving. I know that, but it's not moving in relation to our observations at all very much. What is it like?
They've got to measure it for years to even be able to detect the movement. It's so slight.
And that's, again, the distance. And the best example of that, of how you can go outside right now and understand why it doesn't move so fast or at all for us, is, a plane flying close and a plane flying way off in the distance. You can watch an airliner pass in your sky at 30,000 feet. It could take 5 minutes.
Only slightly. It has a little wobble, but tiny wobble to it.
What does?
You're talking over centuries. Yeah, it does move over centuries.
Oh yeah. That's what Blue was saying. It's in our lifetime won't see it move enough to know it's moved. With the naked eye or.
Hell no.
Yeah, so
it's a 26,000 year cycle.
Yeah.
Here it is. I've just found the quote I was on about, and I think this really sums it. Douglas Adams summed so many things up very well, but he basically said, "Space is big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the road to the chemists, but that's just peanuts to space."
The sure, and here's the thing, and this is the issue with that. the distances that are going on are so large. You're not going to be able to grasp it in your mind. It's impossible.
No.
I don't care who you are. There's no way in hell you understand what 93 million miles really is. You can see how far, they can, measure and tell how far these things are, but even still, like, no one can do 93 million miles, so it's never going to be in your brain as it is how far is the store from here.
Yeah, quite.
So it's just the way it is.
Hey, AutoCAD.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, let me go ahead and present you real quick. All right, you're good to go.
Yeah, I was just messing with this for a video I'm doing. That's a 2-scale AutoCAD drawing of just our little part of the solar system. Yep. That's the sun way over there. There's the sun. Let me go back. And if you look over here on the right-hand side.
Zoom extents. Look at that.
Yeah, you're way over here on the right-hand side. See the little red circle?
Yep.
The little red circle is the entire orbit of the moon. Okay. There's the moon out there.
Yep.
A little white dot's the moon. A little blue dot in the middle is the Earth. That just gives you an idea. This is why you don't see the solar system drawn to scale.
No, because you wouldn't see anything, would you?
Yeah, you see nothing. That's what you see. You see that. It's meaningless. The Earth and Moon are so small on this at this scale.
I don't see the satellite.
Huh?
I don't see the satellites.
Don't see the satellites. I'll draw you one.
Well, no shit.
I can draw you one. It's no problem.
Yeah, I did a.
Well, you know what? I have a problem. That thing that you just showed.
Yeah, I did a live demonstration.
Not in real time, so I'm not gonna accept it.
That's what now?
I said that wasn't in real time, so it's not accurate.
Don't start that. Not in real time.
You're right.
I did.
Do I need to slow it up
similar.
or speed it up or slow it down? Which way?
Somebody made an argument about using a spirit level to find out the curvature of the Earth. So I drew the Earth to scale in AutoCAD, because obviously in model space everything's 1-to-1, isn't it?
Right, it is.
So I drew a circle the same radius as the Earth, and I drew I think a meter long spirit level.
I had a delay, so I dropped out. Are y'all hearing me live now?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, so I drew this spirit level and stuck it on the a tangent on the Earth. And I think the gap at either end between the Earth and the bottom of the spirit level was something like 2 picometers. I mean, it was, to all intents and purposes, it was flat. Yeah, just because of the sheer scale of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, well, surely if it's a ball, if you put a spirit level on it, you could tell. No. But I had to draw it to show them, to actually draw it to scale and say, look, this is it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that really confuses me. Someone's echoing. Echo. Okay, I think it was B-Ball and his other one. Nope, I still hear it. Check. I can't tell who it is. Somebody's echoing. B-Ball, you're echoing. I'm gonna mute you and then. Okay. All right. Yeah, thanks, sir. It doesn't make sense to me how Flat Earth does this whole flat and level thing, but won't grasp the concept of how you can have level on a ball. Like, it doesn't.
Well, they can't scale. They've got no concept of scale and size. When we say yes, the Earth is a ball, is a sphere. Yes, but from our point of view, it's fucking huge. That's why you go outside. Yeah, it does look kind of flat.
Huge,
but
huge isn't even the word for it. It's a billion, zillion times bigger than huge. That's what they need to realize.
Well, but then you go and stick it next to Jupiter, and then you go and stick Jupiter next to the Sun.
Well, they'll take a little drawing like this, and they'll have the Earth, something like that, and then they'll draw the little moon right about where I've got my cursor, and they'll draw the sun out here where the moon ought to be.
Yeah.
And then they start drawing lines to them, saying, "Oh, well, you couldn't possibly see the sun and the moon anywhere close to the same time. You couldn't have the moon rising and the sun setting." at anywhere near the same time because the angles would be too different. Oh, really?
Well, yeah,
There's the
Have you been watching Thrive and Survive?
yeah. There's the damn angle, 179.04 degrees to those tangents. Okay.
Yeah. See,
Now that's assuming that the line of nodes is lined up perfectly with the axis between the Earth and the sun, and that doesn't happen all that often. But
yeah, see, none of that makes it's so aggravating. Okay, flat Earth can believe a dome. They can believe it's flat. They can believe the sun and moon is local. Yet they can't believe a sun could be 93 million miles away. They don't. They can't grasp those things. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
And again,
when you look at what they can believe,
well, and people keep going. Well, how could you have been a flat earther and doing all and you're trying to debunk flat? I'm like, you guys understand? My whole time as flat Earth, I was trying to figure out how it could be flat Earth. Here's the problem I had. I believed in satellites. I knew the moon was 239 miles away.
Quick interjection. So the sun never changes in angular size.
Hang on.
No
Show Cat, I'm going to mute you
right?
until you're ready to talk. So make sure you unmute yourself when you're ready.
So
is that who it was?
The sun never changes in angular size, no matter how high up you go. Correct?
No, the sun stays the same size.
So
during any given day, yes.
You couldn't travel. You couldn't travel far enough away for it to actually change.
Right.
Yeah, can I clarify that? Just there would be an almost immeasurably small change in the angular size of the sun from sunrise to noon.
So
only because you're getting 4,000 miles closer to it. But 4,000 miles out of 93 million makes almost no difference. It would be just about impossible to measure it.
Yeah, you just wouldn't see it, would you?
No.
Are you guys familiar with the rover? Isn't there a rover on Mars?
The moon, on the moon and Mars.
Mars.
Both.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, but I'm referring to Mars because Mars is further away.
Yes.
So does it have a webcam on it or something like that? Like something to.
Yes, it does.
What is it equipped with? What is Mars rover equipped with?
I'll tell you in a second.
Spirit I don't know which one's dead now. Spirit and Curiosity were the names of those two I think you're thinking about.
Yes, I'm not familiar.
I think it was Curiosity that packed up, wasn't it?
Yeah, one of them I think is a bit of dust. Maybe the other one's still going. I'm not sure.
Literally,
but we're not talking. We're not talking about.
It would be interesting to see. Can a camera go up that high and film? No, right?
Those things have cameras on them, but to transmit an image back, it's not a video camera.
Yeah, it's not.
And to transmit an image, a single image back takes minutes, if not hours, just a single image.
Has the rover on Mars transmit an image of the sun?
Yes. It took a picture of the sun in the atmosphere. I'm looking for it right now.
Did it change in angular size? Did it change in angular size?
I didn't measure. It won't.
Because that is like.
Well, it's going to look smaller.
Mars is like how many millions of miles above?
Which one do you want? You want Opportunity or do you want Spirit?
Let's go with Opportunity.
Oh, it's quite a few, isn't there?
All right, Opportunity. Well, let's see. Can I just go to the gallery?
Oh, look, he's got. Ooh.
Oh, damn!
Look at that. Nearly 229,000 raw images.
God damn!
Bloody hell!
Yeah, we won't be looking at all these.
That's worse than looking at all those Apollo photos that NASA put on Flickr.
I don't know if
hit me with the best shot from Opportunity.
I don't know if there is a best shot out of 200,000. Yeah, dude, I'd have to go through this for a while to find exactly what you're looking for, Manny. Only because it does.
Oh.
I mean, you see, like these are all images.
But I can actually research it right myself on my own time.
Oh fuck yeah! Here, I'll put the link in the chat where I'm at right
now.
now.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat.
Google sun from Mars and
I
you
was just
find no
curious
end.
if you guys knew if they changed in angular size from that far up.
It wouldn't matter.
Why would
It's
it
a-
change in angular size?
Wait,
Are you
wait,
talking about
wait,
versus from Earth?
I'm not. Wait, that's because it's further away from us. It's like instead of 93 million, it's more, right?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
So
it's
you're talking about
smaller.
the difference,
Wouldn't it
the
get
difference
smaller?
in angular size
Wouldn't
compared to.
it get smaller?
Hang on,
You're
yeah.
not letting me finish my
Yeah,
question.
let Soldier Cat ask the question because it's a good question.
Are you asking if its angular size changes versus when it's viewed from Earth, or angular size from one picture to the next from Mars? That was a question. Do we have hold music?
You're on a mute, Manny. I'm not sure if you knew.
Hello.
Yeah.
So what I was asking is, say Mars is okay. So it's Venus. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then it's Mars, right?
Mars.
And Mars
Yep.
is orbit is further away from the sun, right?
Of course.
What is the difference in million and mileage?
It's about 50 million miles farther. Yeah, it's
Okay,
141.
Yeah.
So about half again as far.
So wouldn't it be smaller, the sun?
Yeah, it would be.
Yes.
It is.
So
The sun is smaller viewed from Mars.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I get it now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So then we have to look at an image of a small size sun, right? Not a bigger sun, right?
Correct. Yes.
I get it. I get it.
Well, what would you compare
why
it against?
people would think it's
Perfect. Here we go. This is the sun on Mars, Manny.
Yeah, there you go.
Can anybody hear me?
The sun from how far away?
For it is distance from the sun 141.6
million.
Yeah.
Huh?
141 million.
It's half as far again as we are. It's 1.5 astronomical units.
The angular, if you're on Mars,
1.5 astronomical, yeah, because 1 astronomical unit is 93 million miles according to the heliocentric model, correct?
Yeah, 1 astronomical
1.5,
unit is the distance from Earth to the sun.
1.5. And you guys really think? You guys, I'm just curious. Do you guys believe this?
of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. Just trying. Like I said, I'm just like kind of. I just want to see why there's people who think it's a deception. You know.
Like
And
yourself.
why you guys believe in it. So, but there's nothing on Venus, right? We can't land nothing on Venus, right? Because it's not.
No,
it's not
we have
We have landed on
we
Venus.
have landed probes on Venus. The problem is they don't tend to last very long because
Yeah,
the
it's a very
atmospheric
hostile
pressure on the
environment.
surface of Venus is just
It's about
incredible.
100 times what it is on Earth.
Can we land anything
Yeah.
on Mercury?
No, I don't
it's
think
way
we've
too
ever
close.
tried.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever
When I
tried.
say
You-
can the guys that are doing this?
They could
It's
probably
so
do
close.
it, but it would last. It wouldn't last long enough for it to be worth it because it'd only be a certain point in its orbit around the sun where it would be possible to do it without it just probably burning up. Because I know Parker.
Yeah, they would have to build. Yeah, the Parker probe would something like that might last a bit.
Well, even
Yeah.
that was weird because I remember the Parker probe, like that one's supposed to burn up, right? It's not a return. I don't think. Yeah, it can't return. They just
I
shut
know
it out.
it's not going to return.
Yeah, I don't know why I even thought return, but yeah, they know the Parker is going to at some point is going to disintegrate. This is gonna it's just gonna disappear. It's not gonna. I don't even think it'll burn. It'll
Hey,
just disappear.
real quick. Everybody hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Well, apparently on Sly Sparkane, he's live right now, and apparently there's a video out of Bob and Nathan Thompson doing the ring laser gyro test, actually proving rotation.
Oh, nice. I
We're
was just
watching it right
looking at
now.
before I came over here.
Is that the off the documentary that's on Netflix?
No. This is like they're in Bob's house on his computer, and they're looking at the data coming from the freaking gyro.
Oh, they're doing a live experiment right now.
No. They're on slide. They're watching a video of Bob.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
they're
Okay.
watching a video.
All right, I'll watch it on. I'll watch. Yeah, I'll watch that later. Then I saw he'd gone live, but
He has the gyro on his desk, and they're looking at the data coming from it on Bob's computer.
and it's showing 15-degree drift.
Yeah, and it's Nathan Thompson and Bob.
Well, what's going to happen when that comes out? Because he was saying he wasn't the one.
I'm sorry,
that
I
did
just got to have a moment.
Okay, so here's the thing. It explains because Nathan Thompson doesn't go live in the middle of the day, but it explains why he's live right now. That's his way of making sure people don't go over there.
No, wait, it's Sly Sparkane, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's almost Sean. I was listening to it before I came over here.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
Same here, but he was just waffling on for a bit, and I thought, I'll go and see what Sean's got to say, you know.
Let's do this, because I'm pretty sure he's... Well, I'm not going to do sound, because you guys won't hear the sound, but we'll look into this. We'll watch him do this, and if anybody wants to go over there, I have no issue with you guys going to check that out. I don't care.
No, I'll watch it later.
I'll just stay here and BS about it with y'all.
But I just want people in the chat and all that stuff to know that, because a lot of people will go, do I go? Go fucking check that out, man. He does experiments and shit. I don't do that, so he's gonna be more worth information. But yeah, and that's the problem. Well, I don't know about Bob, because I have no idea. I don't know him at all, so I'm not going to say anything about him. But regardless, Nathan ain't going to say it's flat. It's not flat. It doesn't matter if he was in space looking at the Earth, he would still not admit it's flat. As long as he can sell it's flat T-shirts and mugs.
Yeah.
It's pathetic to me, and it's pathetic because people still follow him like he's a genius. That's scary.
It's just funny because every time when I watch Fight the Flat Earth, he always plays that clip of Bob. We were picking up a 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Yeah.
He plays that shit all the time.
But he's actually one of the more honest flat earthers, as in when he finds stuff, or am I wrong? Like I said, I don't know. I don't follow him, so I don't know how bad he is.
Who are we talking about?
I mean, yeah.
Bob,
I wouldn't say that much honest, because the fact that he already proved rotation and he still believes the Earth is flat. So
okay, so he's the same as Jeranism then.
He's a denier.
Yeah, he's a fake flat earther. Like pretty much all the big names are.
Yeah, but see, Ranty is by far the worst, because he constantly goes out and takes these pictures. Yeah, and
Ranty the Globe Earth hero.
Yeah, that's insane. Insane. And that man goes out with that camera every day.
Did you see the Conspiracy Cat song about Ranty?
I didn't.
Yes. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Is it recent?
Yeah.
He played it. He sang it just the other day. 2 days ago?
His song.
Yeah. Something like that.
Is it
Funny.
his? Or...
Actually, I think it's a cover. Like one of his subscribers did it, and then he covered it. So it's actually his voice singing it.
Hey, I'm downloading that video right now.
Yeah, I'll show. I'm not worried about him.
Bob and
Good evening, afternoon.
Say again?
Good evening, afternoon.
How you doing, guy? Hopefully you'll be able to hear
I've
everyone.
just taken pictures of the sun using a telescope in my program called Stellarium from the planets Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and the Moon, and you can physically see the difference in size. I've displayed them now for you.
Yeah, man. Stellarium is the fucking shit. It is awesome. Like,
it's a software program.
Yeah, but the thing is it predicts.
But
you can check it yourself.
But can you guys see
it's a model.
where it could go wrong?
No,
right. This is
in a programming sense, yes, but
this is the sun taken from the equator, from the planet Earth. You can see Earth written there on the equator. The time's exactly the same. I think the first picture I forgot to pause the time, so the first picture might be a different time. And this is the telescope information up here on the right hand side.
Yeah, that option right there is awesome. I'm just now learning what you can do on
That's from Earth.
on there.
That's from Venus. You can physically see the difference in size. Same telescope, same lens. That's from the Moon. Obviously smaller than from Venus. So that's from the Moon. This one's from Mars. You can physically see it smaller because Mars is further away.
Yep.
This one is from Mercury, which is the closest. It didn't even have the circle of the telescope. That's the actual telescope. And it actually fills the whole frame from Mercury.
Yeah, I bet it is because Mercury's quite close, isn't it?
And this is from Jupiter. You can physically see the difference in sizes. I've done it as a comparison. So I mean, it's exactly the same time because obviously I can pause time in the program. That's the great thing about it. And I've used the same telescope settings for all the pictures. Obviously, you can go back and check that. And it's always from the equator. The only thing I had to do was turn the planet Jupiter land off because I was on the wrong side of the planet to see the sun.
Well,
that's fair.
So I'm looking through the planet. So I'm actually the distance plus the diameter away. So I'm on the opposite side from the sun.
Not going to make much difference.
Anyway, I just thought I wanted to share that with you.
No, can we presume, Bri, that you now have a proper internet connection?
I've got the proper internet connection,
let's hang on.
promise 35.
Let's find out. Find a Manny. I need you to talk real quick.
Sorry, the promise 35 megabytes.
You need me to talk real quick for what?
Can you hear Manny, Sky?
Yeah, I can hear everyone. Yeah.
Schrodinger's cat.
Fucking hell.
Yep, I can hear.
I can hear you. Yes.
I hear him just fine.
Larry.
Isn't technology wonderful?
John.
But I'm only getting 12 megabytes, and I was promised a minimum of 35. But they're coming on Tuesday next week to check it.
You need to call them and tell them to get their ass over there now.
I did try that,
Yeah,
but
well,
they're booked up apparently.
I had that problem when I
Sean.
moved into this house that I'm renting now. I had to get BT to come out, and he said, "Oh, this is the wrong unit here. This is the wrong connector." Blah 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 blah. And because they kept saying, "Oh no, it's your sort of wireless unit." I said, "There's nothing wrong with that. No, we'll send you a new one." They sent me a new one. It made no difference at all. I said, "Look, just fucking send an engineer out." And he came out and said, "Oh yeah, they're talking bollocks. It's this. Internet fixed." But of course, it depends how far away you are from the
Exchange.
Yeah,
but I'm not actually. Mine doesn't go directly to the exchange. It goes to a copper line, which is all brand new. They fitted it 2 weeks ago when I had problems with the.
It goes to a green box.
It goes to a green
and
box.
then the green box goes to the exchange.
That goes into a fiber cable, and that goes 3 miles to the exchange. But it's all through fiber cable. So there's no speed loss.
Big announcement. Jose's connection will be good next week.
Super.
I just
Why is that?
I just packed up and I'm taking to UPS today a Nighthawk wireless extender, so he'll have something at least to improve his signal. Because what I don't think
he's piggybacking off his landlords, isn't he?
Yeah, and I don't think what he realized, because Jose's getting a lot of fucking viewers now. He doesn't realize that the amount of people that use that bandwidth are affected by, the more people that are using it, the worse it'll get if it's too low. So you have to find that balance. Like if I put my bandwidth too high right now, this is mostly the people in the chat, you guys will start getting a lot of buffering because your systems will then have to adjust to it. That's why there's a balance in the bit rate that we have, that OBS people have to find, so that it appeases everyone. Because if you go too high, low counts won't work. If you go too low and you get a lot of viewers, then you'll get buffering the same.
Hey, Sean, I put that link to Conspiracy Cat's video in the chat there.
Okay.
He sings the song starting at about 16 minutes and 15 seconds. It's about 2 minutes long, but it's hilarious.
I'm gonna play it when right before I do my outro, and then and that's only because I'm on a kind of a time scrunch right now. I'm maybe got another half hour left before I gotta start getting ready and take off. But I'll play that before I take off. What was it? I was just about to say something to someone in the chat, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't remember. Yeah, don't remember what I was gonna say. See, I started smoking when I started the stream, so too much weed so far.
That's nice. We're mentally ill. Oh.
Okay. Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
So,
Planet
so
Earth
you have to leave
delivery.
in 30 minutes because you'll be hungry.
Oh no, I'm going to the Del Mar Fair, or I'm going to the fair. So I'm getting my smoke on. So when I get there, I can get a freaking turkey leg the size of my arm.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's awesome. Is it,
What part of the country are you in? Because here we do all the fairs in the fall.
San Diego, West Coast.
Oh, okay. So it's nice over there year round. So who cares?
Yeah, we don't.
There's a
We
guy
don't.
in the chat. His name is Phil Blacka. He says the only truth about Globetards is that they're dumb and desperate.
That says flat tards.
Oh, bless.
It says
Oh, that is
flat.
like
It says flat tards.
Yes, the only truth about flatards is that they're dumb and
can't read.
desperate.
Man, you just summed up the flat Earth evidence. Um,
Go
Why
see if you can
always
shoot
make you
yourself
that
in the other foot as well. Oh dear.
oh, so yesterday I was cruising the YouTube channels, and most of you guys know 24/7 has that the YouTube link or the YouTube stream of the Discord. Our buddy Planet Walk was over there, and I think he was there for about 3 hours debating with him. And here's the thing. Again, flat earthers, I know what's happening when it's happening because I was a flat earther. I see it. I had to message him on the the DMs once they finished. I was like, "Hey, did great." And he's a really respectful talking guy. So you know what I mean. So he wasn't in there yelling or anything, and you can tell it frustrates him 24/7 when he does that. And I let him know, hey, just be prepared because all you got was a scout team. I think Indigo was there, but he wasn't really talking. It was all their little minions. And I told him, I said, just be ready because all they were doing is really just filling you out. You know, they're seeing what information you stick to, what information you're not so well versed in. They'll be back and they're going to attack everything that you weren't so sure about. And he thought that was pretty cool. So wanted to get that, let everyone know that 24/7 just doing
That's
their
why
free thing.
I always keep a little bit of information in my back pocket that I don't put out there for situations like that.
Oh yeah, I'm real quick to
don't tell
say
them everything.
I'm real quick to say, hey, I don't know about that topic or I know very little about it. Like you have to.
Oh, it's the honest answer.
Yeah. I'm typing the multi. Again, here's the big issue. When I became a flat earther, it was about truth and getting the lies out. But all I'm seeing now is flat earth is indoctrinated themselves into flat earth. Like, you're supposed to be getting evidence, information, and figuring out where we live. Yet, your main sources for information are Eric Dubé, are Mark Sargent, Jaronism, Bob Dodell, Nathan. And none of those people are credible. Not one. No. And if they are, please correct
them. None of them are even flat earthers.
And that's the other thing. There is no such thing as a flat earther. Only globe deniers. You have no evidence for flat earth. At best, you can say you're a globe denier. That's it. There's no evidence. That's the problem.
Well, there's also glove deniers.
I'm not going to lie. I was a glove denier. I have a kid.
I want to go to the pharmacy, get some of those rubber gloves and like fill it up with my air compressor and then come on camera with it. Be like, see, it's not flat.
Just put a condom over your head.
I think that would break him.
Or he'll break you. One of the two. We're talking about
it's worth a go.
Who has the creepier voice, that guy or Antonio?
Hey, I posted a link to that video in the side chat.
Antonio. Antonio has the creepier voice.
He does have a creepy. Like, what if you woke up in the middle of the night and you just heard both of them like talking and it sounded like they were in your room?
I wouldn't open my eyes. I just wait for death.
I would shit myself. I'd two ways about it.
Little kids when they're scared in the middle of the night, they hide under their blanket as if the blanket's going to protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do the same.
Don't, whatever you do, don't look in the mirror and say Antonio Cibaras 3 times.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works too.
Oh shit.
Scary.
Mm.
Yeah, you're better off saying Candyman.
Yeah, Multi-Time Tom says that those names that I named a minute ago, Flat Earth content creators, should be replaced. Should replace Einstein, Newton, etc. Is what he
For
said.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, righto.
Oh,
God.
But that's has anybody ever heard Multi-Tom debate? Has anybody?
Long
No,
time.
he's
I
the-
have.
he's a
No,
keyboard
I
warrior.
have.
Oh my God! It is
I
the
have.
best thing in the world. It's a mix between completely oblivious to reality, mixed
Yes.
with dumb as bricks, and
Yes.
And I'm not saying all flat earthers. Multi-Tom, the way he debates is it's so mind numbing. It's like if he heard a replay of him debating, he'd never talk again.
He's one of these guys who, when he debates, he sounds exactly like he does when he's writing in the chat as he does now. We have debunked mainstream science. Really? Really?
That's what I just saw. I was just typing in the chat. I'm like, we? Because he's we multi, really?
Quite.
I've dealt with him for 4 years, and he's a mind-numbing experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so weird. Like, yeah, and he's definitely one of those people that he's just there. he was no part of it. He doesn't even have good things to say to defend flat Earth. He's just multi. He's just there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but multi. You ever want to jump on and?
I wish he would. He's
Yeah.
always saying negative things about me all the time.
Oh yeah, that's what he does. He's flat Earth troll.
Yep.
He does it for him. That's how he rolls. But I actually like him more than Mind of God though.
Yeah.
Oh, Mind of God's the worst.
What's up, Crow?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, Mind of God isn't the worst, but
Pete
he's
Shea's the worst.
Close.
I like Pete Shea. I like him. He's awesome.
He's amusing, but
Sometimes.
And why is he so obsessed with transsexuals? Like, what is up with that?
It's Pete.
I think he's projecting. Maybe he just likes them. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
I'm telling you right now, if there was a tranny at his house, he wouldn't be online.
Maybe that's not why he's not here. But he is dancing on the grave of Patricia Steele right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But see, that's it's like, see, I that's the thing. I don't like that he's being blamed for this, but at the same time, it's like, guys, like, there's a lot of flat earthers that aren't as vocal that were saying way worse. At least he says that shit online, like in the open, and he's crazy. Like, trust me, I don't see. Like, I'm pretty sure she said his name because his name is it's so out there, and I'm pretty sure she didn't go around looking for who was talking shit because people talk shit on a nonstop basis in flat Earth. And plus, if you don't have thick skin, you shouldn't even be in the discussion. I mean, that's real. I mean, you're fucking. It's the internet. What do you expect? No, Jose, I will not shout you out.
Who?
Exactly.
Who's he then?
Yeah, Mind of God.
Jose is going for 2,000 subs. He wants as many shout outs as he can get. He's going for 2,000 subs.
What does 2,000 subs do?
I'm trying to get to 1,000.
Yeah, what does 2,000 subs get you?
Same here.
I'm trying to reach 1,000 so I can monetize my channel.
You don't need 2,000.
You only need 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, well, they made it harder, so you can have it. I'm gonna mute you for a sec. Talk when you're ready, Blue, or not Blue. I'm
I
sorry.
was joking.
Which was
Who is that?
It was B-Ball.
Oh.
He's a little kid in the background.
Hmm.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say again.
About 1,000
Oh,
subs.
so it used to be 1,000 subs, you monetize. Now it's 1,000 subs plus 40,000 views within the year time period. So it's not an easy
So
thing to
you're getting
do.
you're getting a little bit more pushy, right?
Yeah, and then but there's other milestones now. Like I think at 10,000, something else happened. I forget.
It's all
I
right,
don't
guys.
remember.
You can always PayPal me. It's easier.
Got your link? Do it. Go ahead.
Directly. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't give a fuck. If you got a PayPal link and you want to put it in my chat, go the fuck ahead. What the hell? I don't care.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But I was gonna clarify things with Schrodinger's cat in case he hasn't heard.
Please
Schrodinger's
clarify.
cat. Yeah, I think you were thinking that I was going to debate you and bring
Okay. Yeah, I heard you
evidence
talking about this.
about Captain James Cook, and I don't have any evidence that his voyage took him around the ice ball. I just wanted to clarify that with you. I told you that I heard, didn't tell you I had evidence. What I want for you to do is to make a presentation, since you seem to know or be interested in naval things, since you were a former Navy officer, and invite me when you're done with your first finish with your presentation, and then once you're ready to show it or present it, invite me and let me scrutinize it. Let me analyze it, scrutinize it. Let me ask you questions about it.
Manny, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why?
Because I don't think Schrodinger's cat is going to take that much time to present you with something that I think you brought up.
Yeah, but he said he was going to do it. He said it would take him 2 weeks.
I'll make a short presentation. I told Jose it would take me about 2 weeks. It's not going to be 2 hours long for damn sure, because that would take, for every minute of a presentation, you're putting about 10 times that into preparation.
I'm going to say this right now.
Maybe do it 10 or 15 minutes something.
Schroeder, I'm going to say this right now. Fuck Jose, do it here.
That's fine.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, you can if you want. You absolutely
do it here on
Someone is loud.
Somebody's loud as fuck.
It's not.
Nope, it's not you, B-Ball.
Is it I?
It was Crow.
There we go. No, I'll put it out there. Anybody that wants to scrutinize it is welcome to.
Oh, that's what I said. No, do it on Jose's. I like how he does that. Where beginning of the show, he does that. And shit, if anything, you can come and do it again, or I'll just steal it from Jose. I don't care. But
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not trying to steal Jose's his thing. Because right now, matter of fact, I want him to step his shit up so I don't have to wake up every morning early and wonder if Jose's awake. But it's all good though. The past couple of days, I've known, because I'll be at Arwen's and Jose will show up before he sets the time and everything. So if I see him there, then I'm like, whew, he's awake. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, man.
I appreciate.
I'm honored that Jose lets me do that, or promotes me that I'm doing it when he doesn't make it. So again, Jose, I do appreciate that, man.
Actually, that reminds me. I'm glad you brought that up, because I've been meaning to mirror that on my channel and I keep forgetting. So actually, let me start downloading that right now.
How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing?
All right, gotta change the hangout. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, AP Mars, you completely just did the wrong thing, my friend. Wrong thing. Will be remembered. All right, let me do this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to start a new link real quick. Yeah, good thing I've already talked to YouTube. Yeah, like I said, bad idea, P. Bad idea. All right, let me see. I'm just starting a new hangout right now. And done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the link out there. Like I said, guys, it's that quick, that easy. So go ahead and get this over here. What I'll do is grab the link, and then I'll just go put it over there. All right, hang on one second. I'm going to send you guys a link that was in the chat a second ago. And I guess P. Mars can't say he doesn't do that porn bomb shit anymore, right? All right, let me get this guy out of here. We do this. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are hearing me, and I put the link in the chat. Yeah, into that. All right, there we go. Oh, so hopefully they'll see that, and they'll jump in the link with that way. There we go. There we go. So the new link's out there, guys. Go ahead and jump on. Yeah, I'm not. He didn't. Nothing was seen enough to do anything. And like I said, there's more than enough going on in the background right now that P. Mars is going to have more to worry about than what I'm doing. All right, there you guys go. Link is out there. Hopefully they'll know. All right, let me see if I can do it this way. All right, so the link is out there. Yeah, I don't even know if they know yet. Hang on. All right, perfect. Let me see. My bad, guys. I'm just kind of over here trying to figure out how I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to go pop in there and let them know I started a new one. So give me 1 second. Hey guys,
He's back.
Yeah, I started a new link.
Yeah.
So letting you guys know. I'll put it in here right now so you guys can just click over to it, and I'll be there in a second.
Cool. Anyway, before we go live, I'll just quickly tell the story on.
No, you're live. You're live. They can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just letting you know. Yeah, go ahead and hit that link, and I'm gonna go over there now. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta fucking restart it. There we go. Bam. All right, yeah. So they got the link, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, before we go on there, I was just going to say I bumped into.
Yeah. I don't know. No, that. No, that's not your fault. P. Mars that's him. Yeah, that's just P. Mars. He's a fucking asshole, and that's just what he does.
Set him. I was in a flat Earth room that evidently he goes into, and I didn't realize. And someone said P. Mars, and I said, "Oh God, that is just a total piece of shit." And another one of the flat Earthers agreed with me. At which point he rocked up and did everything he possibly could to try and upset me. At which point I'm just telling him he's acting like a small child and he should really grow the fuck up. To the point where he starts to get a bit belligerent. I said, look, if you were standing in front of me, you wouldn't have the balls to say what you're fucking saying to me because I'd knock you the fuck out and you fucking know it. At which point he went, well, you've got nothing. And I said, I don't care what you think. You think your opinion is actually worth my energy to even consider.
Well, that's my favorite part about it. It's like he runs around going, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not this. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking scum of the earth. Like, real shit. Like,
he said, sociopath. He said, I'm not a bad guy. And I said, no, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He said, why am I a piece of shit? And I said, when you come into a room and you're just doing expletive words, well, I'm protecting freedom. And I said, no, you're acting like a small child and a prick.
Yeah.
And I said, I would actually call you a cunt, but you lack any warmth and depth, and you are no fun to play with. At which point, all the flat earthers in this room are now laughing at him.
Yeah, that's what he needs. He needs. Oh man, is he really?
And they all like me now. And he came into the room.
So you've got a new fan club.
Yes, they're flat earthers, and they know I'm a baller. So that I didn't lie to them.
Well,
we had some really nice conversations, actually.
That's my favorite part about the whole situation. Like, he runs around and he tries to be parts of groups, and people just kind of like, for I don't know what the hell's been going on. Flat Earth has been, he's been nice to flat earthers, so that's why. But it's just entertaining as fuck when he's like, he'll be in a room and he'll act like a flat earther, and then they'll dump him like, we don't want you around us, and then he becomes a glober again, and then all the globers are like, fuck you, and he's like, I don't have a place to be. Then he goes on this little tirade where he hates everyone. 6 months later, he'll become a flat earther again. Like, he's been doing this for a while. Like, this is the same old thing.
And that's why I don't want to do this on air.
I don't care.
I think there's something wrong with it.
You're on air, just so you know.
Okay.
But I don't care. I don't care at all. Everyone knows.
Well, I don't like saying, if I'd much prefer to say it to his face, not. But if you are listening, you need help, mate. You really need to get.
Well, he also lied to me before I knew who he was.
He lied.
Yep. Well, he lied in an attempt to get something that he wanted. I asked a flat earther on Jose's show to debate me on non sequitur. And P. Mars said, "Oh, I'll debate you. I'm a flat earther." And not knowing who he was, I was like, "Fine, let's do it." And so I contacted Kyle, and Kyle wrote back and was like, "Do you know who P. Mars is?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And then I found out later because Kyle was like, "No fucking way is he coming on the show." And I'm pretty sure he was telling me he was a flat earther in order to get on Non Sequitur show in order to porn bomb it or wreck it or something like that. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is,
Dave, the producer, said, as long as I'm the producer, he's not coming on here.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, this guy must suck. And it turns out, they were right. I didn't know who he was at the time.
Mm.
Well, the weird thing is that for instance, what he just did doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, you guys realize I have OBS for the reason of that.
Yep.
Mm.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your producer, Shoji? Is it Kyle? What does he get? 75% of your earnings?
No, my wallet is still in front of me, so definitely not Kyle.
Hello, Q.
I want to hear fish go boom.
Q?
Boom.
Hey.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh God, Flatfish is here.
I just came in for a little bit. I log into the wrong account. I'll log in. I'll log in from the laptop very shortly.
This is JG Gonzalez. Boom.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, I see what he's saying. No, because this is I use the same 3 hangouts. Like, I've always used the same hangout. So, if you've been in a hangout and you never left that hangout, then right now you see the hangouts open. So,
haven't you got to that point,
Jose, what did that tree do
where
to you?
you've left so many hangouts that you haven't left that it's too much of a pain in the ass to go through and leave them?
I just delete them all and start over. Make 3 more. Oh, I can make these hangouts. I can make a hangout in 15 seconds. Like, I'm already.
No. It's the fact that if you've been in lots of different hangouts, then you just get this endless list of hangouts, and then when you realise you should actually delete them,
it is so annoying.
I know, and there's no mass delete.
What I did is I just turned all of my notifications off, and then
that's what I've done.
And then basically just keep in the ones that are happening right now. But if a day or two goes by, I scrap it. I won't even. I won't do that no more.
Because I was trying to work out why my phone was pinging about 3,000 times a day, and it was because of fucking Hangouts.
Mine's doing that.
Yeah, and it's
How do
really
you stop
difficult. I'm not going to tell you. I had to find out. It drove me fucking insane.
I just turned the ringer off.
Yeah, you can do that. You can also go into application settings on an Android phone and then turn off notifications for Hangouts application.
Yeah, I figured
What's
that
up
out
with the no
tonight.
icons? Is there 3 people with no icons here? I mean, like avatars?
No.
Weird.
You're the only one that has a different one. From
I see that. I'm on my Android, the best operating system ever. Yeah.
Oh,
So what did that tree do to you that you had to knock it down?
What the
Was
hell
that-
did you just say?
That was actually Hurricane. That was Hurricane Irma over here in the neighborhood that I lived. I got a bunch of stop signs and palm trees knocked down. It wasn't big, but it knocked down some trees and shit.
So let me get this right, Jose. You live somewhere with lots of hurricanes and is about 3.5 inches above sea level. Do you think someone is trying to say something?
I know, man. Shit.
Buy stilts.
There's alligators in his backyard.
That's why you buy stilts.
Yeah, and alligators in the backyard. What's going on here?
Do you know what is actually going to happen, though, this year? Where Jose lives. I don't know what the term for it is, but there's not going to be any oxygen in the water where Jose lives by the time, like, I think it's August or something.
Yeah, it's
because of all the
acidification.
flooding. All the flooding that happened up, north of the Mississippi River, all that runoff is going to run into the Mississippi, and then all that's going to run in the Gulf, and all of that water is going to be full of contaminants, and the contaminants are going to take up all the room, so there won't be any oxygen. So that's going to happen. I can't remember what that's called.
They have a real bad red tide issues out there too. It's the
I was going to say if
the
they've got red
acidification
algae,
of the ocean.
Yeah, well, the deoxygenation means that then sulfur orientating bacteria can grow. That's the red algae that grows. That adds more acid to the water and also doesn't help with the carbon dioxide oxygen cycle either, which is a double impact effect.
And that right there is why ocean fertilization, which is a geoengineering, is bad. And for anyone that lives in Australia right now, they're about to do the quote unquote first large scale geoengineering project with like cloud brightening, where they basically brighten the clouds to increase their reflecticity. I don't know what the word is.
Reflectivity.
So it reflects a bit more because I guess the Great Barrier Reef right now is bleaching itself.
Right, yeah, it's dying.
Yeah, so they're about
We
to
got
do
ripped
that.
apart by ships mostly.
Yeah, but the thing is again, how do you do something like that? And the end result of doing that could just do the same thing.
Well, while we're on the topic of Australia fucking up the rest of the world, did you know that Australia's recycling project, it doesn't really recycle anything? It just ships everything to Malaysia and dumps it and burns it in a pile.
Damn.
That's what we do with all our steel, all our
Sounds
scrap
about right.
steel. Goes
That
up
goes to
in
India.
China.
Recycling, I don't think is a program that's working.
Oh no, it's not. Me and Barney were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, I was listening yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was making my videos, so I had to focus on.
And great video.
minimal. Oh, thank you. Make sure you guys all see those videos. I love them.
Yeah, and if you haven't,
I'll watch those today.
and you guys live under a rock, Channel Q's links in my description. Go fucking sub, check out our videos. They're awesome.
Same.
Yeah.
My videos
I
have
was
channel
like
Q
that,
links.
that butler suit.
Sorry, I'm no
That
one
butler
beside. I've
suit
been
for
told on the
Anthony.
bomb.
Oh, it fits him very well.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do graphics. My graphics are non-existent. I just don't do them.
The best part now is it's 2019, and there are so many software programs you can get, or browser sources. You can find all that stuff now. Like different graphic
You
software
look
and
at
stuff.
what what's he? The flat Earth guy who works with Fight the Flat Earth, whose name I can never remember, but he's got a cream version of himself now.
That's
Team
Team
Skeptic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Team
Cream Skeptic.
Skeptic's got somebody else who does his graphics for him.
Well,
Shout
Cream
out.
Skeptic, I think, is a bot program that you can get that just basically is the camera following your movements.
Okay,
and then
wait.
projecting it.
That software that he has is
Yeah.
beyond that. It's beyond that. It's
Really?
fuck, what's it called?
He's got a VR rig.
Yes. It's not a program that
Python
that tracks him talking. It's literally a camera assist, like how they do video games with the little ball.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's not that, but that's
Yeah, he's basically using the technology the lizard people use to hide themselves on the news.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
Kyle
it.
does all that. Kyle does all the graphics
guy-
for everybody on YouTube.
I made your graphic.
Yeah, you did. Awesome.
His graphics guy is a guy named Wildman Fujiyama.
I got a graphic email from Fight the Flat Earth once. You guys want to see it?
I hope
show
it's
you
not
his
that graphic.
mangina?
'Cause I'm sure his wife would object.
I talked to him about that. I don't know if I told you, Channel Q, that he and I had a talk, and yeah, because I was asking him, I was like, hey, would you be willing to to sit down and talk and try to bury the hatchet, and it didn't work.
Oh, you're making me want to show this email now.
Oh, you and Craig don't get on.
Wait.
No,
Something
it's
actually
terrible
happened?
to me. Yeah, he was terrible to me for like no reason.
I honestly think that it was a miscommunication. Not knowing exactly what happened. I don't really.
Bluntly, is that a Brit person channel?
What's this?
So can I speak very bluntly as a British person?
I don't
Because
know.
I can possibly
That's what we're
expect
here
I can possibly understand why, because I'm lucky because I've been to New York, I've spent time in New York, and I understand how New Yorkers talk.
Yeah, that's not what it was.
Okay, because you can be incredibly forceful.
Yeah,
and
I wasn't. I was being
it feels like someone's punching you in the face verbally, and actually it's just you being very friendly and saying
I
hello.
love that. That is
Yeah.
the best part. I love that
Yeah,
part
but
about
see,
it.
the whole thing is it was Fight the Flat Earth's very first ever live stream, and I was being incredibly polite and trying to appease and help him so that he didn't get his channel,
I was in the
viciously
chat.
attacked.
I was in the chat by that day, the first day too. Yeah, I was warning
Yeah,
him like,
I was-
dude, you
I
are
was-
making
I
a
was
mistake on
listening.
sharing the link. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
But,
Dan, he must have got blown
I
up
don't
because
know.
I
Here,
did the
just-
same
I'm
thing.
just going to share it, and because the email will point it all out for you, because you can see the way I'm speaking, the way he's speaking. All right, just live with it, guys. Here it is. Read.
At first I thought it was like a vulgar picture. I was like, what the fuck? Hang on.
No, it's not, I'm not going to share that. This is our words. See, you say, I sent him an email. First one at the bottom.
Yeah, tough luck, Sean. No
Yeah.
naughty pictures for you.
I'm sorry. I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen
sent
I've
him a
never
link
seen
here.
a real mangina.
Or I sent him an email. I said, give link, please. Do not say my name on channel, because obviously you can see that's my name. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gave me the link. Right. He gave me, I can point with my arrow instead of my finger. He gave me the link. Right. And then after all the nastiness happened on the channel, I said this to him. I said, you were incredibly rude to me. I was only trying to offer you sound advice. I'm not flat earther, never was, never would be. I have been aware of and participating in debunking of flat earth for a long time. You are new. Respect gets you a long way. I expect an apology at least. Sorry things had to come around and bite you in the ass, but you asked for it. And he said, I'm sorry, you're such a fucking idiot troll. Go fuck yourself. With unlubed barbed wire, please never breed. And that's what he said to me.
Only would have been better if he put space comma at the end of that.
Did you say preemies? Wait, did he say you said preemies?
Yeah, he made a
said
spelling
He
mistake.
spelled please with an M instead of an L. Am I not sharing? Did I stop sharing? Okay.
No.
It's all right, we read it.
I put it up, but then I took it off, so that way.
So
it's not
just in case you're wondering what kind of place this Flat Earth Arena is for a female, there is a pretty good example.
Yeah, no, that's
So if it seems like I'm
Not
punching
nice.
people in the face with my words, I mean, it probably is somewhat justified.
No, it is. I think it is. And that's
It's
why
a good defense is a good offense, and but as I said, I mean, I spent time in New York, and I know that if we were talking, I would be being strong back
Yeah,
anyway.
but you see the way he spoke to me. He could
Yeah.
be from New York. Yo, what's up?
So let me ask you this: if I can get him to apologize to you, will you accept it?
Yes, I accept apologies.
can you get him to stop being so disrespectful to flat earthers as well?
I think you're asking too much here.
No,
I think I have a problem with him because and this is no offense to anyone who is homosexual, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but he does feel that homosexuality is a right, but stupidity is not. But I feel that they both are rights.
That's because he's a lesbian.
He's actually
shorter. Instead of telling him what I asked you to, just tell him to get a shirt with longer sleeves. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all I ask.
Okay.
And maybe let him know that he's not that. Maybe let him know he's not that young, and maybe like the whole like gel in the hair spike thing, majigger mohawk thing.
Tell him to wear like an undershirt or to start taping his nipples.
I would like
Hey,
to.
let me give you my
second
point
all
of view,
those
because
motions.
the first time I saw
Okay,
him,
let's not pile on, Craig.
Yeah, let me give you my opinion really quick.
Stop.
Go ahead, it's just a little friendly.
I just need to get this point out very quickly because it's important. I have magnificent nipples, and I'm not afraid
that's
to
why
show them.
I didn't want you to talk. Hopefully, he doesn't realize he's muted.
It could be worse. It could be Scotty Storm.
I realized I was muted. That's why I stopped talking.
But here's the problem, Shorter.
Sorry.
How come we can't pile on him, but they can pile on flat earthers?
Because fuck flat earthers.
Fuck flat.
Yeah,
fight the
see,
flat
that's
earthers.
fucked up. That's
I'm
fucked
joking.
up,
I'm
dude.
joking.
That's like propagandist,
I'm
man.
joking.
What are you, a
I'm
propagandist?
That's my only issue.
You
with-
want to
with
go
that group.
around and mark all the flat earthers and then throw them in a box?
No, well, look, I said this yesterday. I said because I realized I do it. I attack that group, and I know that I'd say a lot of my viewers that are Globers come from that group. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, they do a disrespectful routine to get views. That's what they do. That's how it is. The only one of that group that I don't put in the same class so much is Team Skeptic, because I've talked to him as a flat earther off air. He's completely different. He openly will tell you he is making that's his stick. It's not him. It's how he acts online. He'll say that. You have to respect that.
He's a friend of mine as well. He's another former sailor.
I like Team Skeptic. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Godless Engineer isn't really disrespectful.
He's just
either.
dumb. He's just dumb enough. I watched one of his live streams. I have never watched one of his debunking flat earth type thing, but he did that one with D Marble, and I'm sorry, man, that guy he's kind of brain dead.
Big Blue's
Blue's
not disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful.
No, not at all. No. Yeah, I didn't say all of you guys are, or all his viewers are.
Godless Engineer is entertaining, but one time and I don't know which flat earther it was, but he literally was doing a debunk on the craters of the moon, and he didn't know which craters on the moon he was talking about. And I was like, why are you making a video if you didn't even bother to learn the names of the craters?
Aristarchus!
Right.
That's the frustrating part.
Oh shit, Pete. Where's Pete?
Hey, that's two. We've
You
said this
should have
twice now.
collaborated with Pete on that one.
That's three.
Can I give you my point of view? I'm
I'm
waiting. I've been waiting.
I'm telling you now.
So,
He said it three. You guys have said Pete 3 times now. Just know you guys did that.
They weren't looking in a mirror there.
He's busy. He's down in another hangout. I saw him down the list in another hangout. There's a lot of people there. And Nathan is currently live doing it said chocolate QEs. I don't know what's going on over there.
Nathan went live because Sly Sparkanes, he's live with a
He's
Nathan.
not anymore. Slides over.
Oh, okay. But he did that live stream making them look retarded, but whatever. But it's
That's where I was before I came here.
What you were saying, Shortcut, like Blue, I've heard him get. See, I don't even consider it disrespectful. He gets agitated, and especially it's like with Riley and all. Like he doesn't like blatantly personally be disrespectful. He gets, I'm done telling you this, frustrated. There's a whole difference in that. I get that. I do it. I get pissed off and triggered.
I've gotten that way.
But my problem is that when Fight the Flat Earth starts his live stream, he starts his live stream with, let's fucking tell everyone how fucking dumb every fucking moron flat earther is, you fucking morons. It's like, really, dude?
I got a room of flat. I was having a really nice discussion with a bunch of guys, and they're obviously flat earthers. But it was productive. They were asking questions. I said, look, I don't expect you to believe a word I say, but I'm not going to sit here and magically produce experiments for you. If you want to find out, go and do it yourself. But we were just discussing things. So we're discussing forces like friction and density and gravity and they were saying, oh, but gravity does this, gravity does that. And I said, no, you're not arguing the model that I support. And this is where I have a problem, is you misrepresent the things that you think that I believe, or you think that the model describes. And he said, and one of them was, well, if the ISS was continually thrusting, it would just drop straight to the Earth. And I said, that's not what gravity says it should do. That's not what we would predict it to do. And if you think about it, that's not what it would do. And I actually got them to admit that, yes, you can have thrust in space. And that was really nice. And they worked it out, because I said, oh, yeah, because I said, look, if you're on a wheelie chair and you throw a bowling ball away from you, you'll roll backwards, won't you? And he went, yeah. And I said, so what are you pushing off? Well, the ball. And I said, yeah, what do you think the ISS is pushing off? The gas.
Bing.
Yeah. So in this miniature debate that I had with Mind and Manny the other day, the very first words that he spoke were, are you really that big of an idiot? That's what he asked me before I had spoken a word. So it goes both ways. And
and I agree. And the number of times I've been called too nice by other people who...
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Shredder.
I didn't speak. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying I did not speak a disrespectful word to him the entire debate, but he came out of the gate calling me an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't think I've ever heard you get personally asshole-ish, Shorter's cat. When I said that, I didn't mean everyone who associates with them. I'm just talking about like that little knit group they got going. Anyone that's around that associates, like ATS, he's cool to do too. He doesn't get like that.
Yeah. It's just that just because of my former career, I've been screamed at and yelled at and berated, and that was our culture. So it doesn't affect me. Like, call me an idiot all day. Okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. If the need arises for me to call you an idiot, I will, but it typically doesn't happen.
Well, I'd like to share something on this relation between human beings.
Yes, sir.
The closest one, or the closest friend to me from this whole debate is a close friend. In fact, we email each other occasionally. That's Mr. Thrive and Survive. And this happened after a debate that he called for maybe a year ago. Since that debate, we're very close. We email each other. We discuss things. We have fun. So I wonder why this doesn't happen all around.
Because people want confrontation and they seek to make it personal. And that email to Channel Q is a good example. That wasn't about any argument. It wasn't about any disagreement. It was personal. And that's the mistake that people make. None of this is personal. But you can't bully somebody on the internet, because you can just not be on the internet, or you can choose not to go to the sites that those people frequent.
Yep.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me once that they didn't like the things I was saying back when I used to be on Facebook. And I said, well, I can show you several buttons on your computer that'll take care of that for you.
Yeah. But people don't give offense, you take offense. And that's something I truly believe in.
My bad. I was typing in the chat. My bad, guys. What was I going to say?
Actually, that's a question I wanted to ask you, Sean. How many times have you been accused of being too nice? Because I keep being accused of being too nice.
I I don't know if I'm accused. I don't think everyone said I'm too nice. I'm an asshole. The too nice thing, it's not a bad thing. The worst case scenario, you're going to get into a long conversation where you just you're just making a long conversation. That's really all that can really happen.
He's an asshole.
Not to mention, the thing
He's
is,
an
when it
asshole.
comes down to that, here's the reality of it. Everything we're arguing that flat Earth, we want flat Earth to listen to, and all the discussion that flat earthers do with even in their groups, you gotta that's how we got to where we are now. You need the world needs people to not just think everything's the way it is. You need that pushback. That's how we advance. So I don't think anything's wrong with the flat Earth globe discussion, as long as you're having a discussion with someone who's not purposely being dishonest. And you can go, any conversation can be about anything and go for a long time if you're not being dishonest and you're not being disrespectful. I used to do 8-hour live stream. I used to be on panels for 8 hours a day, or each panel, and just have a long ass conversation. And that was when I was a Glober with other flat earthers. I mean, it's not impossible. It's so easy to do. It's insane. But the reason I have a problem with that group, I'm saying, is there's a shit ton of Globers who see that and think that's how you talk to flat earthers. And then what's even worse is now you get these new flat earthers that hear flat earthers doing it and they act like Riley now. And it's like, really? This is going backwards now, basically. Honestly, this whole discussion is going backwards.
That regression thing that Tim Osmond always talks about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're no longer teaching anybody anything. It's now just a back and forth battle. That's why when I hear, I would never in my life start my scene with, "What's up, people? What's up, fucking moron?" Like, what the hell? Like, I might as well say, get the fuck out of here. Don't use this as any kind of information for how you need to understand something. It's backwards. That's my issue. That's my real issue with how the Reds rhetoric, the fight the fire, and how Team Skeptic, how they do that. That it's making it impossible for me to get information out to flat earthers, because the new flat earthers don't want to do anything to do with me because they don't know me. They don't know that I'm not going to do that. And it matters. It's all the big picture thing.
We're the outreach program. Maybe that could be a good nickname.
Look, I just handle it
Bad
like
News
that. You
Bears.
just take all the ridiculous, insulting things they say, and you clip them together, and then you put them in a bathtub, and it's over.
Yeah. Give them some
You know what's
bubble
funny
bath.
to me is some of that stuff probably goes over some of the flat earthers' heads,
I think it does.
and they think they can't tell if I'm agreeing with them or not.
That's because they don't know you well enough to understand whether or not you're just talking or you're. Trust me, I can tell everyone right now. When Channel Q's pissed, I know she is pissed. When she's just being playfully sarcastic, I can tell. It's like, how do you not know?
Well, I don't know if you remember Channel Q, but I was on your hangout once, and I think in one of the early days, and we butted heads, so I decided to leave before I got annoyed.
No, I don't even.
There's a lot of nuance.
It wasn't much, and I'm not much into conflict.
Well, Channel Q,
I attack arguments, not people.
Channel Q, I'll bet you that Quantum Eraser will not understand the last 3 videos you put out. I'll bet you nickel he will not get it.
I wanted to make something clear.
Oh my God.
There are certain people out there, for instance, Quantum Eraser, Nathan, Riley, that are fucking idiots. They're fucking assholes, and they need to fucking be punched in their mouth and being smacked with a fucking school book. I'm sorry. That's the reality of it.
Those videos that I made recently of Quantum Eraser, he really didn't say anything else, hardly. So, I mean, there wasn't anything that I left out that he said that was intelligent at all.
He said
that he knows more about, or he's forgotten more about science than you know. I almost laughed out loud. That was like, he didn't know anything about you, and says that.
I'm an uneducated hillbilly. He knows that much.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm about to end soon, so if you wanted to take this, or you'll start. If you want to go live, you can let people know. I got like 10
I'm scared
minutes.
to go live.
Yep.
Just
don't forget.
No. Use if you don't want to have to redo links or hangout like that, do the meet one, because you have to actually bring him into the room.
I have to pay for that though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that stuff set up with the super chat and everything, but I don't have it yet.
Or just do just do like you
Yeah,
like
because
you know
last time
you do your hangouts, but you're
last time PMARS got me pretty bad.
you know you just
And
got me right. Or you just tried to at least.
We had that tonight.
I wasn't here. I was watching
yeah,
Slide.
he just did it
Sorry.
about 15, 20 minutes. Oh,
Did he
no,
show
it's
you?
not your
Did
fault.
he show you his butt?
He tried.
Naked?
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
he had something in front of his camera, so because he's not that bright, and
Well, he didn't on mine, and I wouldn't want to lose my channel. I
yeah,
like my channel.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna say it right now. Hang on,
we like your channel.
hang on.
Keep us
Yeah,
informed.
I don't really want to go live because I'm really scared. Like he scared me like the last 2 times he trolled me. I was like, whatever, it hit a nerve in me, and I was actually literally shaking and sick.
Well,
and I don't want to put myself through that again.
That's why what I just said is a very important situation that needs to happen. Yeah, it's already in the works. I'm not. That's.
You don't have to say any more, Sean.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I'm gonna be
Cat
taking.
song before you go.
Say again. Yeah, oh yes. Oh, thank
Play
you.
that Conspiracy Cat song.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Who is? What?
You may need to. You got to send it to me again because you sent it in the other hangout. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait. Was it his
Hold on,
last
it'll
one?
take me like 1 minute.
If it was his last, because you guys can go ahead and say your. Oh, did I just freeze up? Oh yeah, I did. Damn. All right, hang on. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. I just froze. Hang on. Got to turn.
Sean, do
There
you
you go.
think, I want to ask you a question, Sean, about what we were talking about a minute ago. Do you think it's odd? Okay, because you remember that person came in here and they said, oh, we got to kill all the,
Yeah.
and all the, what else, right? And that includes you and me and maybe others on the panel, I'm not sure.
And
but,
me.
Okay, so that's the thing, right? So that was directly at us, towards us, an attack. And do you find that it's odd that that Mark Sargent recently made that announcement about Patty being trolled about being Jewish?
Oh no,
do you find it all like incredibly creepily like bizarre that that's what happens?
Oh yeah, and many people don't realize this. It's not just PMARS. It's a group. It's not. It's like a thing to
that's
them.
why I keep calling them potatoes, dude, because I don't know what's wrong with all those people. Their
it's true.
motivations seem compiled.
Yeah, there is a group, and it's to me it's ridiculous. It's obviously very childish, and it realistically only makes the
Because all
people
that
doing
shit
it
happened
look
to
bad.
Patty like 4 years ago, like 2 years, 3 years ago. I don't even know. It was like forever ago that happened to her, and they're acting like it happened yesterday.
No, yeah, that's really old. That's like old shit. That's really really old. And again, like I said, it literally only makes the people doing it look stupid.
And like that's what upset me on Jose's the other day is George was in the chat and he said, oh, well, if PMARS is attacking Channel Q, there must be a reason for it. Everybody should think about it. Who is Channel Q? Or some shit, right? I can't remember.
And believe it or not, that's
And I was
why.
like, why the fuck is George trolling me or attacking me for PMARS? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And then he comes into the hangout to say he doesn't want to interact with me, but he's tagging me in every single comment he's making.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I'll be
just
open
saying,
about
it
it.
doesn't make sense to me either. That's why I got so upset the way I did.
And I'll be open about it. I
It
don't know what
scares
happened. I don't
like,
know what happened
legitimately.
between him and Jose, but he's asked me numerous times to come and present here. I won't because he of the people that are like blatantly disrespectful, he does get blatantly disrespectful, and I don't ever see a reason for him to do it except for he likes doing it. And to me, and I don't want that around me. I hate that.
He seems like an intelligent man. I don't
he's a very
know
smart man. Very smart. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, I don't know what his anger issue is about.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't give a fuck how smart you
Like,
are or
and that's the other
anything.
thing with George. Part of the reason why I call him senile, I feel like I'm being sort of nice to him because sometimes George is really nice to me, and then other times he's really fucking mean to me. And the only word I can think to describe that is nice, to give George a good excuse for behaving that way, is to call him senile.
Yeah, it's and the thing is, of all the like between the back and forth of it, he gets very vulgar like that, and that's why he's not here. That's why no one's seen a presentation by George.
Screenshots of things that
got
George
time
has
for
sent
it.
to me.
I don't even want to see
Like
it.
that email.
I can imagine, and that's the thing that I don't get it. It's like the reason why, and this is 100% the quote unquote globe fault. The reason why flat Earth globe discussion is going backwards is the people that think disrespectful conversation is how it's done. That's why it's gone backwards. Flat Earthers, a year and a half ago, were not like this at all. Period. It was about unity. It was about not being disrespect. Now it's just as bad on both sides.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It's why I stopped sort of doing the Great Debate Community and a few other places that I used to go, because it all just became about personal drama and fuck all to do with any arguments.
Yeah.
And I'm not on the net for personal. I've got enough personal drama in my life. I don't need any more. I don't need to fabricate it. I don't need to invent. I don't need any of that crap. So I just don't interact with it. But I agree, and I think it's unfair and it's horrible when people treat each other like that. It's just basically wrong. It's not how humans should treat each other. And I get upset and I shout at people, but I don't go for race, creed, color, ethnicity. Political beliefs are fair game in my view. Religious beliefs are fair game in my view. But I don't do people's family. I won't talk about someone's mother or their daughter or anything like that.
What about their mental capacity?
If I think they're a fucking idiot, and they're being that level of personally disrespectful to me, then I'll happily crack back.
What about their sanity?
I have actually talked to people, and I prefer to actually just say, look, I don't want to argue with you because I actually think you need help. Yeah, I mean, I used to debate quite a lot on some of the philosophy servers, and obviously pre-suppers are very big on there. And some of them are mentally ill. They really are mentally ill. They're deluded, in my view. But that's my view. And I can't say that my view is correct. I can say that's merely my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Pete is probably the only person I have ever called crazy here on YouTube. But
he needs help.
Here's the thing.
Needs help.
Here's the thing. I think, and I could be wrong, I think when I say to Pete, Pete understands that I'm not being a psychologist, that I'm just fucking around. But I think I know that. So you know what I mean? I don't do it, and he's getting all down about it. I don't do it to anyone else. So when you're fucking around somebody, that's one thing. When I think what you just said is probably the extent of what you should say to someone in that situation, yeah. But it's the realization of it. The only problem is that none of us are qualified to be telling them that.
No, but I mean, the only thing that I wish for people like P Mars is to have a happy and productive life.
P Mars isn't crazy. That's the problem.
Where they don't hurt others. That's all I wish for anybody.
He really is. That's like that. What do you call it? He has a what do you fuck? It's like being a fucking psycho, basically.
Sociopath.
Yes, thank you. It's bad, and the worst part is I bet you money he probably wouldn't do none of the shit he does. He's coaxed to do it. I know there's someone going, you should do this, you should do that, do this.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. First of all, he's not smart. P Mars is not. I'm sorry. He may read a couple articles. That motherfucker is not reading books. How do I know? Because he's fucking online all day long. When does he read these books?
I have a lot of recordings. A lot of omissions from a lot of people in my recordings.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Motherfuckers, you guys realize we're online. And people get like, you recorded? You're online. What the fuck? And like, this is mainly over at Discord. Like, people on Discord get all butthurt if you like, I'm recording. And they're like, what? I didn't say it's okay. It's like, bitch, you are online right now. What do you? This is a fucking public source, and you're mad about being. You should carry yourself how you should carry yourself in public.
Right.
Trust me, I get as triggered as triggered as I do. I'll get triggered like that in person too.
You don't really need their
I had to
permission.
explain to my son the other day. When
Yeah,
you're
absolutely
online, it never goes away.
Ever.
If you put something online, it's there forever. Because he really, really badly wants a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing with my son. It's like, dude, you.
Yeah.
And
I told him,
Make them wait till they're 16.
well, I'm gonna let him have one, but every video he makes, I am going to personally edit it and
But
post
see,
it.
that's not the problem.
Edit and post anything.
Okay, well, see, my issue with it is probably maybe different, but you got to remember, I've been doxxed. I got trolls that follow me, and I got put it this way: there are trolls. They use my son in their memes. So my son made a YouTube channel about a year ago, and he didn't know he put our full name, like his full name in the as his channel name. And I had to explain to my son, you can't do that. You're not going to do that. I'm not going to let it happen. And I had to explain to him that there are people out there that, you know, the name, and if they find my son's channel, all hell breaks loose. And I'm going to tell you right now, if my son made a YouTube channel and any one of the trolls that I have to deal with, I see them there, I promise on everything that I love, I will find you and I will fucking snap your neck. I don't care. I've said this 1,000 times. I'll go to prison for my son. I don't give a fuck. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I had to myself and Channel Q had to ask him, okay, that's enough. Don't say my son's name again. And then
I wish I would have thought to say something to you prior about not mentioning certain subjects.
Well, I had to, you'd be surprised how many people I have to tell. Don't go on camera. Don't show your face. Because when Pete does that
once
shit,
or twice maybe. Like when you first join a hangout, you can have your camera on just to prove that you're not somebody else because of the paranoia. But then go right back to your icon. Or make one or two videos where you show yourself.
Yeah, but once you make yourself an entity, a face on here, you're giving fucking the trolls and you're giving them all the ammo they need. That's it.
Yeah. I've been quite a lot.
Plus, they can edit it however they want.
Say again?
I said I've been
they can edit it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No.
Oh yeah.
Well, they can edit it anyway. But if you carry yourself a certain way, it's very obvious. Put it this way, I guarantee you're not gonna find a fucking a trolls versus troll video of me fucking being like a fucking scam artist, dishonest. It's impossible. You're not gonna find it. Why? Because I'm not that type of person. There's nothing that you can do even depict that I'm doing that. You can splice shit apart, but it's going to be pretty clear you're splicing shit together to make it sound that way. That's the way it is.
Splice it. He just puts it up the way it is, full.
Yeah, no. I just meant more in general. I wasn't saying him.
If you go to that channel, there are 3 videos of me. One where I'm bitching out Nathan Oakley, one where I'm bitching out Don, and one now where I'm bitching out George.
Yeah, those are so entertaining. I fucking hate the guy with a passion. You have no idea how much I hate him, but he does get the good clips. And
back in.
That's also how you know it's not just a person.
I gotta go, everyone. So you all
shit.
have a good night.
Matter of fact, I gotta get the fuck out of here too. I was supposed to actually walk out the door about 15 minutes ago. I gotta get out of here
because I'm off for a long weekend away.
I am for sure. If you don't go live,
he's here.
I know. I'm gonna go. I know. So I'm talking to him right now. If you don't go live tonight, I'm gonna go live tonight. But before I close this out, Jose, you have the floor for as long as you need.
No, I'm good. I'm not gonna go live. Hey, no, I'm gonna go sleep today.
I was gonna ask Channel Q if you wanted to go live, and I can open a Google Meet room.
Oh yes.
And stay in the room for. I'll stay in the room for a bit, and then whoever person try to go in, I can let him in the hangout. And if I gotta drop, I'll drop. But then you own the hangout. You know, you're not gonna be able to remove people, but at least you'll be in. You know.
No, so check this out, Jose. You brought this up, and I went and looked up last night. After today, I will only be using the meets. And there are certain people you can make. For instance, channel, I can make you an admin on that meet hangout, so you will
I
have
haven't
full
tried that.
control of it. When, if say I left, you would have the full.
That's a
control.
good idea.
Meets.
Yeah, that
I'm telling.
sounds cool.
Yeah,
So
I'm still looking into it.
works-
That's why I'm still looking into it. That's why I haven't looked. I'm not using it yet.
It works
But
pretty much the same way as WebEx, Sean. If you've ever used that or
No,
GoToMeet.
I haven't.
So I use web conferencing stuff all the time for work because I do.
Yeah, because you guys got to remember, it's like it's really difficult to navigate because I don't know. He could have gotten rid of all the troll accounts that I know and made a whole new set that I don't know.
Oh, I completely understand what you're saying. Right now, I'm irritated because I right now my cursor is hovering over the fucking the hangout. Like I'd rather be comfortable. Like I like sitting back, smoking a bowl.
You got 10 people. You're good now. You're
Me
safe.
too. I don't know if I have it in me right now to be like on the defensive. So I don't know if I can really bring myself to even go live at all.
You should have been
now.
you should have been a flat earther then, channel, because then you'd have extra thick skin like I do.
No, I have thick skin.
No,
I just don't
I
want to
don't know how
be
you
like.
handle it.
I think this is a really good idea going forward for the future because it is a better way to have more controlled meetings.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
And it does give you much better administrative control on who you let in, and also the fact that you can actually eject someone if they're not really wanting to participate in the debate.
I'm going to tell you now. I
They
have
can't
a
eject.
list.
So in the meet, nobody can eject anybody but the person who's the controller, right?
Or has the permission. 'cause
Or an
I could-
administrator.
Yeah,
or
you can
other
make.
administrators.
Yeah, you can make admin helpers.
You can
like
have like what do you call them, bouncers or some shit.
yes, you can have people
Well,
that can kick. You can have people that can only mute. You can have people that can't present. Like you can make it. Like it's literally like a Discord.
Well, it's like the side chat. It's like the side chat when you've got your admins who've got wrenches.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they've got some element of control.
It's literally like Discord though.
Yeah,
It's
that would be
better
less
of it.
nerve wracking if I knew there were people, trustworthy people that were
I'll
helping me.
I'll actually go and look at Meet Me and learn it and get my head around it. And then
Yeah,
I'll work
it's definitely the next step. I'm definitely going there. I just haven't because I'm not comfortable unless I know how to use it, and I'm not.
I haven't played much into the settings. I haven't played. I haven't browsed a lot. I only set up the invitations only. I mean, I have to either agree or disagree to let the people in or out. So I can accept or deny, and then I'm the only person that can boot
So that
everybody.
works
in
the
the
same
order.
way as a Skype meeting would. So if you set up a Skype meeting, I have to, if I'm guarding the entranceway, I have to admit people in to the Skype meeting, so I can set it up in that way.
But there are other options. At least
Yeah,
I wanted safe, to let people in and to be the only one to remove people. That's the only two that was most important.
Yeah, and what I'll do is because I've got a commercial Google account as well, so I can actually use Meet Me, and I'll go have a look at it. But that's my work account, so I can't use that personal.
No.
Yeah, so
that was fair enough.
Okay, Jose, I'm gonna share this real quick, and then after I share, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But just so you understand, this is my G Suite account. Every one of these icons, these apps right here, you can do something for the meet hangouts. Like you can change permissions. I mean, I didn't realize it. There is so much into the meet.
Well, it's the same way. What you can, so remember how the Google Circles used to work?
Nope.
So you can create groups which you can then mail out to. So say, for instance, you want to have a panel forum, you can send a mail or a notification out to a whole group of people, like you used to do on Hangouts, where you can just add a whole lot of people to Hangout and then basically call them all and see who picks up.
Yeah. I think
it's the same as that.
Meets. Oh, so remember we were trying to figure out how many people meets can hold? Yeah, when you pay for it, you can get 100 people. Huh?
It's 100.
100 people into the meetings. That is insane. And then there's supposed to be a few more layouts that are coming out too.
Yeah.
I was.
Because I know with GoToWebinar, you can have 255 people.
All right, guys, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right.
I'm not even gonna have time to rant. I'm pissed. But I'm gonna go on live. I'm gonna go live when I get back, and it's gonna be kind of later, so it's not gonna be an early one. So I do apologize to anyone that will be sleeping in 8 hours from now.
No, I'll be at work.
Yeah. Well, then listen in. Damn.
Sorry.
Just listen
Well,
in.
I get up at 6, and then I'm normally listening into stuff when I'm on my way to work. So.
Well, the only good thing is there will be I will definitely have Aussies on my panel because that's when the Aussies are around. But yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here, guys. Anyone have anything? I can't do everyone to do a goodbye, but if you have something, please go ahead and let people know you do have something to look at. Channel Q, go check out her channel. She has a new upload, and they're fucking great.
Yes.
Channel Q, get back soon. We want you.
Yeah, nobody's a doctor to diagnose mental issues for anybody, one side or another. Please be careful.
On channel, like I said, I'm gonna look into that meats thing, and then I'll probably have Jose or someone help me out trying it all out and stuff tonight, and then I'll let you know because it's so fucking awesome. If we had a central hangout where the right people were in control of it.
Yeah,
we could do a hangout 24 hours and just pick up the stream. That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how Debate Coliseum used to run, literally. It was a whole group of people, and there was always this hangout stream going. There was always a place you could go if you wanted to go and join a hangout.
All right, before we go, shout out to the Dodo and Aristarchus. Boom.
Word. No one else? Okay, I gotta go, guys. Again, if you got something to promote, let me know. Sean, you going live or anything?
I might go live a little later.
Okay, go check that out, guys.
Why don't you just take this live, Sean, since nobody else can?
Well, I'm in the middle of something right now.
Okay.
Right, nobody else can go. Nobody else can take this.
No,
no, it's all good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Don't worry about it.
All right, guys.
I do have last words.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag is fast and bulbous. Got me?
And we'll end with that. Thanks everyone for being here. I'll be on later on. Peace.
Heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest. I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.